Okay, hey folks, this is the tutorial for the split tail spinner, one that I find very effective for spinner falls. You can use it for duns as well. Different sizes, different colors if you want. Rusty is very, very effective. So enjoy the pictures of the fish that you can catch and the tutorial. Have a great day. The tying portion of the video was done in one complete sequence with no editing. Yeah, so the first time I started tying this fly was probably early 1990s after hanging with one of the guides from Francis Better's fly shop here in Wilmington called the Adirondack Sport Shop. He was tying it for the egg sac of the spinner fall for the Hendricksons, and I slightly modified it to work for all Mayfly spinners in different sizes with a slightly different tying technique. Okay, so this is the split tail, different version. Earlier versions showed using foam in the back for the egg sac. We're going to put a little piece of dubbing, brought the thread all the way back to the bend. I got a J hook. I'm gonna turn my vise. J hook here. Go around, secure this. Quick half hitch right there. Put that in my bobbin tender. Okay, so I get a tight little ball here by dubbing the line first, then creating the dubbing loop. Okay, you don't need a lot. Just a little bit. I use the Norvise with the automatic bobbin. Makes all fly tying great, in my view. Okay, so there's the egg sac. I use micro Fiblets for the tails. I used to use one, then I went to two. Starting to use three, depending on the fly. The smaller the fly, I have to use more because they're thin on the end. I pre-dressed a couple because I use crazy glue. I usually do this after I build the fly out, but for demonstration purposes, I have a marker here for length. This is actually a size 8, tying it rather large so you could see it better. So I'm going to make the tail a little bit further here. I start up the hook shank, get it bound, and then work it back right to the ball so that it's sticking perfectly out to the side there. Sometimes the crazy glue leaves little bumps on there, which is fine with me because I think it causes a little more reflection in the water. Okay, so I make sure I hang onto it tight as I'm bringing it down. Then you have to alternate. Okay, so what am I using for dubbing? Australian possum. This is some of Francis Better's original blend. Some that he actually made back in the day. I still have some. Not much, but I have some. So just a regular dub on here, no dubbing loop necessary. Just get it done. And of course the Norvise makes life easy. When it comes to the wing, I use an oversized. These tails are long because the real flies have real long tails. And this is also tied on a 1X light, 2X long hook. Just using the cape here. So, you know, I grabbed one good feather. I already know the size that I need, but you could see it's long. And these are a little bit soft. I don't worry about those. I'll go ahead and clip this feather here. You can see how long they are. And I'm gonna go ahead and clip and leave some on the barb there. And a little bit softer there, but I don't mind. I want most of this long feather, and I also put it in so the curve is facing me to the side. You might see when I finish the fly that it actually rotates the stem in a preferred direction for me. Quick half hitch or two, no tools required. So, you know, this dubbing for the thorax, I don't worry about like proportions, but if the hackle I'm having starts to run short, I'll dub the body a little thicker. I'm using hackle because I'm running loop low and I'm having the larger size. I tend to hackle less. I mean, build less of a thorax here. And there we go. Another half hitch. Bobbin tender, great little tool. Here we go. Nice tight. You want this pretty thick. And the real mayflies, the one that this size would match would be Isonychia. I'm gonna take this right up in. There a little bit, and quick half hitch, get control, and a hand whip finish, and no tools required here, just one is great. I cut that thread a little quick. Okay, so nice and long, you can see it's full circle. We're going to go ahead, you don't have to reposition the fly, but since I got such a nice vise I can do it. I'm going to clip the bottom. So it's 180 degrees and it floats right in the surface film. Of course, little head sand. Betters used to use this, testers for model cars. That's a lacquer, white lacquer. Nowadays, I think it's water-based, which is one of the older ones. So there you have it. So here you go. Legs are long, the tails are long because the real fly tails are long. The wing is long because the real wings are long. Now, because these are back here, it works like a helicopter. This fly, you can chuck it as far as you want, even in tight loops. Unless you get a trailing loop, you don't have any problems. This fly will not twist it. It will just keep going straight around. So there you go. Split tail. Tie it in all sizes. 18, 20, down to 8. There you go. Okay, just add water and go fishing.